All right, so my name is Aaron Colbert, and this is my video submission for week five's assignment on the disposition to teach. So I read through the professional disposition of learners and went back and reviewed some of the characteristics that outline the document and how they related to me personally. I think I possess several of the characteristics that will help me be a successful teacher. A couple of those are like high expectations, respect for diversity of others, fairness, reflection, curiosity, compassion, and dedication are qualities that I feel I already possess. Some of the characteristics have been naturally developed, while others have been developed from experiences over the years. So, expectations, respect of others, and fairness are all attributes that I feel like I naturally have. I think that in order to effectively apply like high expectations, you also need to be able to know how to be flexible and know that if you have set like your expectations too high. As far as like diversity, I did not actually grow up in a diverse community. I'm actually from a small, pretty much all white town in Iowa, so I did not see a lot of diversity growing up, but I have a natural curiosity about different backgrounds and cultures, and especially people from just like all over the world and their backgrounds and everything like that. So I always give everyone like the same amount of respect and try to ask a lot of questions to get a better understanding about someone's background. So one example is I was a student manager for a fitness gym in Dallas, and the first gym that I worked at was basically like pretty much like an all white gym. And then I went to one that had like a high Indian, like Asian Indian background, and the cultures were completely different, despite the fact that it was still the same gym that I was working at. But the Asian Indian gym, they just had different ways about going back purchasing membership. So a lot of it was just asking, background questions and just understanding like how that culture worked. Um, as far as reflection, reflection is something that I did not see the importance of until I started doing like customer service work and when I became responsible for the success of others. So I think it's important to reflect on a conversation or situation and understand what you said or how you said it and what impact that had. I also like to look back at the end of my day and evaluate myself. So, what could I have done differently to have had a better outcome, or what could have I done to have a perfect situation? Um, as far as working on things, I don't believe it was listed, but one thing that I would love to perfect and work on before entering a classroom is just the ability to have a authoritative presence. So I don't know why, but it's always been something that I've struggled with. And one of the reasons that I didn't further pursue my education degree years ago is just the fact that I don't feel that I have a strong authoritative, I don't want to say like voice, but just kind of figure. So I'm a pretty laid back person naturally. So I know that when I was coaching high school soccer years ago, one of the reasons that I think I have a problem with it is because a lot of the kids that I was coaching, they were kind of around the same age as me. So I never really had that kind of adult authoritative figure. And I think it's always kind of stuck with me. So it's always something that has been in the back of my mind. And one thing that, like I said, I just want to be able to work on that and perfect that before I go into the classroom. So, one of the most impressive qualities that I have witnessed from coworkers at the school that I'm working at right now, and one that I hope to emulate is a quality of calmness, positivity, and decision making. I think that seeing someone in like an administrative or authoritative role be so calm despite like the chaos of students and like staff running around, I think it's an underrated quality. There have been times when I've been stressed and not really sure what I should be doing, and I'll go to go to them for guidance. They listen to me and listen to what I have to say, and their body language is calm and positive, and they'll give me an assignment or something that needs to be done. And it just kind of releases the stress knowing that they're being so calm. So, this is something that I hope to be able to possess when a student comes to me for guidance.